Hello, friends. Kayla here, your marketing and business coach. Welcome to today's live. I am so glad to have finally made it here. It is so exciting, and I'm so grateful to have you here. So, today we are going to be diving into what is really keeping you stuck in your marketing. And I've got some action steps and a really fun analogy to share with you guys today. Before we jump in, I would love for anyone who is live here with us today to drop a hi or a light bulb emoji to get us excited and ready for today's live. I want to see who's watching with us right now. And if you're catching the replay, type replay in the comments so that way I can come back and connect with you. I want to touch base with all of my amazing entrepreneurs out there. So let's go ahead and jump into it, right? Here's the thing. Most entrepreneurs think their marketing problem is all about not posting enough, not having the perfect strategy, or not knowing the latest Instagram hack. Does that sound familiar? I know I've been there. But what's really keeping you stuck is the issue of having a lack of clarity, consistency, and momentum. Without these, even the best strategies won't stick. Drop a me in the chat if that's something that relates to you. I am going to be dropping a lot of me's because that was absolutely me when I first started my first business. And I see those me's coming in, and exactly. I want to remind you guys that it's not about doing all the things and posting and being everywhere. It's about doing the right things and doing them consistently. Running a business is a lot like venturing into the wilderness. So this is us building our analogy today, right? We have these followers, or maybe we're looking to gain followers, clients, or customers, right? And you have a vision of where you want to take them, but maybe the path isn't super clear, right? And that's okay. That's part of being a business owner. How do we get people to follow us when the trail is uncertain and when we feel uncertain, right? And that is really where marketing and having a marketing strategy is so important, because that strategy gives us the tools to be able to guide our customers and show them, hey, you belong here. Hey, I'm going to take you to this really amazing, say, waterfall or to this place, and to be able to have the confidence instead of feeling like you're wandering in circles, because the truth is our customers and our clients can see that and feel that. And if you feel confused and if you don't feel confident in being able to lead that path and lead them into the wilderness, they're probably not going to follow you, right? And that might be why you're having that disconnect. So let's go into 3 truths or 3 things that you're going to need within your marketing to be able to get those customers to come into the wilderness with you. So the first thing that you're going to need, and also I do a lot of backpacking, and this is like kind of literal in a sense, like you should bring these things when you go out into the wilderness with you. But we're also thinking about this from the place of business and marketing, right? And as you go onto this path, you need these things with you. They are essential to keeping yourself from being stuck, from finding yourself going in circles time and time again. So the first thing that you need with yourself is a compass, right? Again, if clients feel that lack of certainty, if they feel the overwhelm, if they feel you being unsure, maybe not having a clear direction, they are not going to want to follow you into the wilderness, right? That compass is going to provide you with direction. It is going to give you the idea of where you're going, identifying if you're going to a waterfall, if you're going to an outlook, if you're going to be looking at beautiful redwood trees, or maybe you're heading towards a lake, right? Whatever it may be, you need to have a compass to be able to get you there. Let's jump into the next thing that we're going to need besides our amazing compass and our clarity. The second thing that you're going to need is a map, right? Not only do we need that compass to have the clarity to say, go north, we need a map to be able to see what is the best route. What is our plan? A lot of people often say that they have a strategy, but they really just have a to-do list, Or maybe they're following the advice from an online course or a training that they attended one time. Or maybe they just get random inspiration. They're like, I see that there's this beautiful creek and I feel like it's going to end up at this beautiful lake. Maybe they're following the wind, a feeling, whatever. We need to scratch that. If we're inviting people to come and follow along with us, we need to make sure that we have a map, we have a plan. A real plan aligns with your goals, your audience, and your time. That allows you to have a really solid, clear understanding of where you're going, how you're going to get there, and knowing that you have the time to make it there and back with these people that are following you, right? Do not go into the wilderness without your map, without your plan. The third thing that is so important to have, and again, I feel like I know so many, you hear so many stories of people who go out hiking and they're by themselves and nobody knows where they went or what their plan was or if they have a compass or if they have water, all the things. So the third most important thing that you need to have is a hiking buddy or accountability for your momentum, right? Again, when I first started my business, I did not have any sort of coach or even colleagues, right? We're solo entrepreneurs. And it is so, so important that you have that hiking buddy, someone that's either coming along with you on the journey or someone that knows where you're at. So if you do get stuck on a mountain, or if you do run out of water, or whatever it is, or the map didn't go how you thought, you're not going to be just stuck out there in the wilderness again, going around in circles time and time again. Momentum keeps you going when things get hard. And sometimes it can be really hard to have that momentum when you've gone in the circle 15 times and you're getting exhausted, you're getting tired, your energy is running out. Having a hiking buddy is like having someone that's able to come in and go, hey, you know what? I saw a path that way. And knowing your map and your compass, I think that it might be a good idea to take this direction, right? Having that person that's able to come, bring you back, ground you, and then reignite that flame to get you going up and trying again, moving your customers to a place that feels aligned, intentional, and grounded. So, going over all these things again, these three things that you need to take when trying to get customers to follow you out into the wilderness and succeeding in that, you need to have a compass, you need to have clarity, you need to know which direction is north, you need to know that you want to go that way with these people. Clarity. The second is having your map, your strategy. How are you going to do the things that you intend to do? What is the plan? How are we going to execute that? And again, having that alignment with your goals, your audience, and your time. And lastly, that third thing that we need is accountability or our hiking buddy. That person that's able to check in with us, that's able to recognize when we're going in circles, that are able to support us and keep us going. Sometimes accountability partners have snacks, right? Maybe they brought some extra supplies from their experience, right? It is so, so important to have that accountability to really be successful in your marketing. So, with this in mind, I have an action step for you guys. So, I would like you guys to, I have 3 questions that I want you to take some time to journal, to look back and reflect on. So, the first question is, where do I feel unclear in my marketing right now? Where do I feel like I don't have my compass? Taking a moment to answer that question. The second question that I have for you is, do I have a real plan or just a list of things to do? I know that I need to maybe go that direction and do this and make sure I have water and my hiking poles and my boots and maybe a jacket, but I don't really have the exact map or plan stated out in front of me. Do you have a real plan? The third thing is, who is keeping me accountable so I don't lose momentum? What does your support system look like? Who is your hiking buddy? After you answer these questions, choose one step that you can take this week to move forward. And I would love to hear what you guys decided to do, or even hear the answers to the questions that I provided you guys just a moment ago. If you've ever felt like you start strong, but end up losing steam after a couple of weeks with your marketing, maybe you feel like I had one compass, but it was not working for me. Or maybe I had this map, but I really needed that map. Or you're just feeling lost and confused and overwhelmed. You feel by yourself. I want you to know that this is exactly why I created the Momentum Reset. So, the Momentum Reset is an 8-week business coaching container designed to help you with your marketing. So, through this business coaching program, you're going to get crystal clear on your branded marketing. We're going to build a simple strategic plan that fits you. This isn't just another course, this isn't a big group coaching. This is you and your hiking buddy, which is going to be me. And you're going to be able to stay consistent with accountability so that you do not lose steam. You do not get stuck and you will not be spinning around in circles. This is not about adding more to your plate, but it's about focusing on what actually moves the needle, what keeps us going, and what's getting us closer to that lake, that waterfall, that lookout that we want to go and experience and see and bring our customers along with. If you're sitting here thinking, yep, that's me, I start strong, I get stuck, and then I lose that momentum, I want to let you know that this program was made for you. I have space for 8 business owners right now. You can learn more by checking out the link that's in the description. And I also have a 15-minute strategy session. If you're like, I don't need to hear anymore, I'm ready, go ahead and get on there. I'm there to answer any questions, making sure that this feels aligned and purposeful for you. Thank you so much for spending today with me, for listening to what I have to share. I am so grateful for you. I want to send so much love and care on your entrepreneurial journey, wherever you're at. I am so excited for you. It is really such a powerful step to choose to start a business and to say, I have a solution to this problem. I can't wait to see you next Monday at 10 a.m. here on YouTube live. We are going to be talking about how to build that clarity in your marketing. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.